I got a small prediction, maybe a large prediction. Nothing to come of it if it does come true, at least not immediately, but at least it proves to some listeners how high up this things go, and how petty. And you can't afford to be petty when you're in a cult with ties that run this deep or high up the chain. Basically, like I said, when in my last video I just posted about the Pee Wee Herman, that back in the day, hey, you're stupid, and you are. I know you are, but what am I? Yada yada yada. And that's I can't help it. I get that. Direct correlation to they're coming at me like that. Like every time I'm saying something about them, and it's just what it is. It's the truth. All right, so that's why, like I said, and actually what happens is they just repeat. But what they do, I'm not bullshitting. They'll find another story and use the same words I use. And like I said, usually I use things that are obscure, right? References that nobody's like using right now. That's what I'm saying. Calling this prediction, see in the next coming days or weeks. Probably not even that long. Won't even take that long, because I think they're real hot. Maybe somebody major. It might be somebody major who uses that reference, because it's a good climate for that. They're mad at each other. And the orange, whatever. I'm betting that might get used by somebody. I don't know, but we'll see. Like I said, that's basically how it is. You could say I can't record it all, or the articles. Like I said, but the timestamps are there. I said what I said, and the YouTube people, celebrities who do it, the timestamps are there. And like I said, I use words, and it's not trying to and I admit when I'm trying to catch them. Yeah, I'm not a law enforcement. I can entrap them all I want, but it's just with to prove that they're what they're doing with the privacy violations. So, speaking of that, right on time, the guy I was talking about who befriended me, he called today, and he was talking about buying a courier van like that. I don't know how he's gonna do it, because like I said, he working this job for maybe $10-11 an hour. So he called this morning. So like I said, they're right on time. I don't know if it's arrogance, stupidity, just don't care, or they know they're well connected and they'll never be prosecuted. That might be it. Or maybe they're just scared to death of whoever's in charge, and they don't care about the fact, maybe, they might think they're better off once the program is uncovered. So he was talking about, because matter of fact, the guy I was talking about in the video, the one I just posted, where I showed my shoes, my steel toes, and I said the guy had a black pair just like that, real cheap, but with the same type of white dust on it. He was talking about, this was last Friday, he was talking about doing the courier. You can do that as a regular person, and you're picking up packages and delivering them. You got to look all that up, and lo and behold, today the guy who matter of fact, he calls today and saying, yada, he's gonna be doing. It won't be at residences. Supposedly, I guess, and it's like those GPS couriers or independent couriers or whatever, something like that. I'm not sure, but he's saying he has to buy a van. You don't have to. He's gonna get a van. You can do it in your vehicle. You don't need a van. And maybe with the company he's talking about, he's gonna be delivering large packages. I don't know. You can get an old truck, but according to him, he has to get one of those panel vans. And as usual, they never fail. Oh, never fail. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Is it like basically what I remember in middle school psychology? Uh, Supposed to be like subconsciously training my subconscious for something, when the signs and symbols. Watch that movie with Will Smith with that white girl where they explain how they do the cons. It was, it was a real big con that they were in Las Vegas, and they had all these hints and they had people all day long, dropping hints. I know that's a movie, but like I said, nowadays with the push for realism, the writers, producers, they actually talk to real con artists and criminals to make their movie realistic, to find out what they do. Not only that, if you know low people, that, whatever, they were drug addicts or whatever, they'll tell you how they con people. So that's what I'm saying about the subliminal. It actually can work on some people. I call it voodoo and superstition. Like, why? But when a person knows you're trying to plant suggestions, there it is. That's the word. Suggestions. It doesn't that defeat the purpose? Kind of. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get the fuck away from me, man. Go on with that bullshit. So anyway, to me, it's just like I'm gonna have fun on my way to exposing this group. But that was it for this one. My prediction about the Pee Wee Herman reference. See if they use that one. Because they can't help it. It's like their feelings are hurt. No, you're the poopy head. Basically something like that on that level. That's what I'm talking about. And these are grown-ups. Some of them supposed to be elders. They're grown-ups. Oh, yeah, that's why the guy took the name Baby Elder. Because, I was serious. Because it is disheartening that they're supposed to be elders, but he's young. He looks from his picture, he's young. He doesn't understand yet how lost he definitely is. He don't even realize how fucked he is. So you're being sarcastic, you dumb bitch, but you don't know you're really fucked. Or maybe you do. Like I said, y'all might be frightened to death and too cowardly to stand up to the people that's doing this to you. I told you I'd try to help you, But y'all don't need my help, but you're not gonna come at me like that and get away with it. So either way, you can get your feelings hurt and tell me, oh, I'm being rude, or you can go against the people who got you doing it. Take your pick, number 1 and number 2. That's all you can do. And that's another one they might use. Feel free. I need the evidence.